Okay.
Last one, you get around him.
Spencer, get down. Spencer, get back to the table. Spencer, get down. Spencer, get down.
Hello and welcome back to the Croak and Crow podcast. I am Spencer Cartier.
I am Barley Quinn.
Who's that? Harley Quinn's vegan sister?
Right.
And this here is Frank, who is tarps off today. Just showing it all.
That's his natural state.
Isn't it everyone's? I think Adam and Eve ruined that for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, their nakedness was shown when they ate the apple.
So it was always there, but all of a sudden they got self-conscious.
So if ever you're feeling self-conscious, you blame it on Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's Friday. Yeah. My favorite day of the week. It's actually not. Saturday is.
I thought Thursday was.
It is. Oh, we're talking about weekends, or
I don't know.
It's two very different reasons.
Yeah.
Thursday, best day of the work week. Saturday, best day of the weekend. Mm-hmm. Sunday, Monday's coming around. You forgot something?
Yeah.
What? How important is
present.
it? This is a present?
Yeah.
Well, go get it. I can talk to these kids. So, guys, yeah, like I was saying, Friday, you're working still, if you're working on Monday through Friday, and you get to enjoy the night, you don't enjoy the day. Sunday, you enjoy the day, you don't enjoy the night. Saturday, you enjoy all night and all day. It's a beautiful thing. Anything else? I'm going to Florida. We're going to Florida for the weekend. There won't be a meme review this week, but there'll be one next week. But we've been doing every 2 weeks since the summer because memes are few and far between these days. And the present is here. Oh, I think I already know what it is. It's hot.
What was in the car?
Oh, it's been real hot out.
It was in the car.
Nice. I knew it. So if you guys watched yesterday's podcast on Reap What You Sow.
Right.
You reap what you sow.
Yes.
We talked about Khalil Gibran.
Yep.
And I said, I'm going to need a read for Florida. And you got it.
Yeah.
Which is good because the two Barnes & Nobles by us have closed down.
Yeah.
And so as I was saying, I need to get it before Florida, I'm like, I don't even know where I'd get it.
So I got you The Prophet. He's written other things.
Yes, this is The Prophet.
So when you say Khalil Gibran, The Prophet, you're not saying Khalil Gibran was the prophet. It's the name of his book.
Where is Lebanon?
In the part of the world.
I thought it was in Africa.
Lebanon?
Yeah.
No, I thought that was, I think it's Middle East, isn't it?
It is.
Lebanese. Isn't that what the Kardashians are?
Like when you were describing Khalil Gibran, I was picturing a completely different person than who I saw whilst doing my research. Yeah. Like even you said the traditional wear. Oh, yeah. I put the traditional wear up and I'm like, oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
so I got you the book.
Nice. I will read it and I'll get back to you. Maybe we'll do a book club. Book club on Friday. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Who cares?
Friday's always open.
Friday's always open. So, I was telling them that we're going to Florida.
Yeah. This time.
Unfortunately, I don't get to go travel solo dolo. Just kidding. It's not unfortunate. Are you excited? I've been there every other week, it feels like.
Yeah. I've been there. I just haven't been there as frequently as you have been there.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Ecstatic.
The beach and the dolphins. The sun? No. Your daughter?
There's a supermarket there where I like the salads.
Okay. Yeah, that's good too. So explain to me what's going on. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
You don't know what's happening. We don't know what's happening.
We never know what's happening on Fridays. I have a new hat.
I like it. I was telling you off air that every day I go on my walks, I get bugs in my face. It's like gnats. I really think they're put on this earth to test our patience.
I know. I don't know. They're just awful.
I truly believe everything on the God's green earth is God's creation.
Yeah.
And I ask myself frequently, what is the purpose of this? Walking, and they shoot for your eyes.
They really do.
And it's like they kamikaze.
They do. And I do deep breathing when I'm walking because I make the most of my walk. Yeah. Because I don't walk as far as you do. I don't walk as fast as you do.
But that's not what it's about.
Right. And but what I do is I take advantage of the walk to do my deep breathing. You don't want to do deep breathing in clouds of gnats.
No, you're going to get a few to the back of the throat.
I'm going to get a veil.
I'm telling you, it's the Australian hats. Can we please, as a society in America, normalize the Australian cork hat? Australia, who deals with bugs the most, they found a simple solution. Mm-hmm. It's tie a string, drape a bunch of corks.
Of course, the Outback. It's the wildest place on earth. Come on. It's Self-Defense Friday.
Self-Defense Friday. Friday night fights.
Right. And that's why he was not a personal trainer. He was a
he used to be in the fight game.
Self-defense.
Yeah. Trainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to be in the fight game.
Yeah.
He made it out. He picked up podcasting.
Yeah.
Got you and me to join his podcast.
Yeah.
And now you want him to go back to his.
Well, no, he's
roots?
just gonna. It's
demonstrational.
He's demonstrational.
Okay.
I was at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get like a self-defense, maybe some self-defense tips and
Scared of Florida?
Tips and tricks.
A lot of those Florida stories.
I don't even know why I thought of self-defense.
Hits kid in the head with a corn cob.
I don't know why I thought of self-defense. I had the guy walk me around Barnes and Noble. Actually run me around. There was 2 different people that helped me. The first guy that helped me, you know when someone says follow me?
Yeah.
Sometimes they walk a little fast. That's fine. This man was sprinting through the store and I was sprinting after him. And I just thought, this is not great. But anyway, nobody could find self-defense books for me. I wanted something easy and simple. There was some really intense ones like
The Art of War.
No, more like be afraid of every single thing in your life. Like how to
always keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah, like the elevator.
Sit in the corner of every room.
Yeah.
Of every room.
Yeah. The hotel, your dorm, your husband makes a sudden move in the night. It was too much. So I couldn't get anything broad.
Yeah.
Vague.
So
I ended up with a very specific book.
Oh, did you already read it?
I was going through it to see what moves I wanted you to demonstrate with Frank. Okay. So this word was ruined in the recent elections because now if everybody sees that word, they think it stands for
Make America Great Again.
Right. But it doesn't. This is Krav Maga.
Krav Maga, I've heard of that.
Krav Maga. And it's a form of self-defense fighting. And so I said, okay, even though it's super specific, it's not Krav Maga Friday, but it kind of is. But Self-Defense Friday sounded better.
I like Friday night fights.
All right, Friday night fights. But you should never fight Krav Maga unless you're planning on killing the person.
Oh. Is that self-defense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's different types of self-defense. What do we got? We got like jiu-jitsu and we have, what's that, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I don't know. You have all the things that people...
Would any fighting style or fighting sport be considered a self-defense? Like,
I'm sure people feel more comfortable if they know it.
Well, yeah, but you said Brazilian jiu-jitsu is self-defense.
It's not.
It's just it's a martial art.
Martial arts, yeah. So this is Krav Maga takes a little from all of many things, right? So it is a martial art, but it literally, and it warns you throughout this book. This is a good book. This is by David Kahn, who's very famous in the game. They warn you so many times. Like this is even if you go to Krav Maga classes, which they have them places, or you're being trained, you should always have 3 people: the 2 people who are practicing it, and the third person who's watching.
Wow.
You can kill the person if you are not careful. Now, why would you need to know this?
This is a Christian podcast.
Exactly. But why would you need to know this? You need to know this if you're fighting for your life.
Yeah. So
Krav Maga was started. There was a Jewish man in the old days, before Hitler came into power, and he started getting these fighting techniques. His story goes on. You could look him up. But when Hitler started clamping down on Jewish people walking in the streets and young men and everything, this man was like, oh no, like I'm going to teach people how to fight back. And there was also no weapons. You wouldn't have a gun or you wouldn't have any kind of weapon. So it was all hand to hand. Krav Maga in Israeli means close contact.
Okay.
This is now what they teach. You know, in Israel, everyone has to be in the army for 2 years. They learned Krav Maga. This is taught to so many military, police, everything. And And but yeah, you want to use this. You want to have these when you're fighting for your life.
Okay. Now, before we even get started,
yeah,
it's a spiritual podcast.
It's a spiritual podcast. I do have a connection. Don't worry.
When
Here it
is it time to fight, and when is it time to turn the other cheek? Because the Bible says turn the other cheek, but not at the expense of your own life.
Of course
correct?
not. Good, very good question. This is a very, like I said, this is a very intense. Krav Maga is very intense, and it is. I'm going to blind you. I'm going to give you brain damage, or I'm going to kill you. But first and foremost, run away.
Run away.
Run away. Run away. Run away. It's if you can't run away. So it's always escape by running away. It was some de-escalate, run away, something else. It was hard because I just bought the book.
I'm really good at running, guys.
Literally minutes ago. That's the best thing you can do is to run away. Try to de-escalate and not engage.
Everyone has a fight or flight response.
Yeah, fight, flight, or freeze.
I was about to say some people have a freeze response. Yeah. If you had to give it meters.
Yeah.
My freeze is pretty low. I don't freeze, but my flight is maxed out, and my fight I run away so prematurely sometimes that people will turn in the smallest of altercations and say, "Where did Spencer go?"
I heard a story about you very recently that you were in a jewelry shop with two other people. Someone's ring got stuck. Somebody who tried on the store's ring, and the ring was stuck. And within seconds of turning around, you were gone. I
was out of the store completely. I can't do it. I don't even mind a fight or something. It's that initial period of just I get so much anxiety.
Yeah.
But even just I was on a walk with my friend, and she was walking her dog. We were walking on the trail like you do every morning, and a baby bird fell out of a tree.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't baby. I think it might have been its first time to fly.
Aww.
It was sad for a second. Mama bird came down and starts charging the girl and the dog.
You saw all that?
I did. And
cool.
Do you know where I saw it from? The other side of the street where I ran.
You ran because of a baby bird?
No, the mama bird was very angry.
Really?
And so luckily the mama bird saw her first, and within seconds I wasn't helping. I was across the street because I'm like, what's the point of us both dying by bird?
Well,
you might go down, and I will get help.
Okay.
If help doesn't come in time, I will be at your funeral. But I am sorry, I'm not going one-on-one versus a bird.
Okay.
How do you attack a bird? They're fast.
An Israeli Krav Maga.
If I knew Krav Maga, I would have gotten it in a
An Israeli Krav Maga blessing is from the Book of Psalms, chapter 144:1.
Ooh.
And it says, a Psalm of David.
Big fan of David.
Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war, my fingers for battle. Eye gouging will be on our list today, as long as we don't run out of time. So Krav Maga has many. We're not going to go through them all. A lot of them we would have to throw Frank on the ground, and you'd have to. So we're going to work on upper extremity, but always walk away. But they quote Albert Einstein in here, and they say, if you don't have time to do it right, when will you have time to do it? And what that means is always run away, always de-escalate, always don't be involved. But if you have to,
know what you're doing. If you have to, know what you're doing. Not if you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah. If you have to, but also don't pop out his eyeball as soon as you're fighting.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear you got to go crazy.
You got to go crazy. So you always want to avoid the fight. Avoidance, de-escalation, and escape. That's the words that I was trying to find and I couldn't find. Okay, so this is, look it up and check it out, but this isn't boxing. You can spar with people and stuff. Yeah. This is something to learn, and God forbid you'll never need it. It's very rare, so don't get fear in your heart. Very rare you'll have to fight for your life, but it's good to have in your toolbox.
It's good to have in your toolbox, Are you ripping?
No, it was stuck shut. Well, I guess we could just, I'll just tell you things to do to Frank.
let's just get into it, guys. This is Friday Night Fights. If you're fighting for your life right now and we're just playing in the background, then just listen up. I want to move this divider.
Okay. Oh, completely? Yeah.
As Delta is running rampant, I'm moving the divider.
Because we're not afraid.
Luckily, I didn't wear my pink shorts today. It would have been a terrible day to wear them. Oh.
Okay. So just to let you know, when you are, and this is going to be like not the most demonstrative, but just to let you know that when you are fighting or anything like that, you're not going to, because you're like this, but you're going to use your whole body, because that's where you get. Is he staying in frame? Oh, yes, he is. You always want to use momentum so that your whole body hits into the person. But we're going to try a straight punch, and you know what you do?
What do you do?
You use your first two knuckles to make, instead of like a fat nice punch like this, because that way you're digging into the person.
How would that not like break my fingers?
We're not going to go through the whole book, but I don't really know. So just try.
So it's like when you hold keys in your hands.
Yeah. Right. Good.
That hurts.
It hurts, but don't hit him so hard.
Wait, you said move so.
And also, he's made
up. You said I have to put like my momentum into it.
Yes, put your momentum in it. Okay. Oh my God.
I'm a trained fighter. Like that.
Yeah, just like that.
How's that?
Now, you want to be careful in real human beings. Their teeth you could break your fingers. Their teeth could hurt you. You could
This is crane style.
You could get germs from them. All right, try a horizontal elbow strike.
Horizontal elbow strike?
Yeah.
Like Muay Thai? Okay. Wait, I don't know where to put the microphone.
I know, you need it, but yet it's in the way.
Give me a second. Watch this horizontal elbow strike.
Good. That was good.
Was that good?
That was good.
Do you think he would have been subdued?
I do think he was be subdued.
Fighting takes a lot out of you.
Are you getting a little... Okay. So they're also saying your stance. So when you stand, I don't know how these pages got so stuck together. Oh, here we go. Yes. First of all, show the people the de-escalation stance. This is, I don't want to fight.
Hey, man.
Right.
Always keep your hands in front of you.
That's correct.
You say, because that way, if they try something.
But also, you're already wrong with your, you want to put one thigh leading forward so that you protect your midsection, if you know what I mean. No, like this. See how he's kind of leaning with the one thigh, Spencer? Yeah. Also, if you dance, they might be afraid and run away. Okay. You don't know what I mean by stance. Okay, so when you go to punch him, you tuck your chin down because you don't want him to... Use your entire body. Breathe.
I forgot to breathe. That's what I forgot.
Breathe. Okay, you want to aim for the sensitive parts on him. His neck, his groin, and his other sensitive areas. Okay?
Good.
You're doing good.
Am I?
You're really doing good. Now, we're going to do palms. The heel of the hand.
Oh, I like palms.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't know, is back when I was on a fitness kick, I used to, before we started the podcast, he used to be half of my workout.
Yeah.
And I would, because you fight enough and your knuckles hurt.
Yeah.
But palms,
straight palm, heel strike.
When you punch, you have that weak thing called your wrist. When you hit someone with your palm, it's just an extension of the forearm.
Yes. Good. Very good. You want to do that. Okay. Now we're going to do something called the knuckle rake. And what I'm not kidding. So what we did earlier when we were going to dig at them with the two knuckles, this is going to be more of like...
Oh, this is tiger style.
And you're going to rake down in his eyes and down his... Not with your fingernails, with your knuckles. Keep your fingers open.
That sounds weird. So you're saying like... No, I'm not going to do that.
Dig him down. Listen, that's what you have to do. The knuckles rake. Come up and rake down.
You're going to break my fingers.
Definitely don't break your fingers.
That sounds like an awful...
Okay, so you don't want to do that
strike.
One. Okay, this is called the eye gouge.
I like the eye gouge.
Yeah.
All right, can you guys see this? All right, ready?
Yeah. Good. He's using the thumbs. You can use the thumbs. You can also, like, you know what I'm saying? You could just dig into him.
You love the digging, the raking.
Dig and rake right in that face. Okay?
And that's when you...
Spencer, get down! Spencer, you break the table! Spencer, get down! Spencer, get down! can't do anything with this guy. Okay. You made me lose my page.
I think he's subdued.
Listen. Okay, we were at the rate king. Now I don't know where we are. Okay, what is this? Eye gouge. You already eye gouged him.
I gouged him good.
Okay. Do the... Oh, he doesn't have arms, or we could trap his arms, but okay.
So you trap his arms.
Do a web strike. Spencer.
And then what you do... Where's the microphone?
Okay.
Then what you do when you have him like this is you start tickling him. Because even the most fearsome foe hates being tickled. Tickle.
Stop it. Here, take that, you goofball. You're going to do a web strike to the throat.
What the hell's a web strike?
The web is the webbing of in between your thumb and your...
Do these people just have like the strongest hands?
Yeah. No, he teaches children and students. You're going to break the microphone. There. You want to hit that windpipe. Oh. Good. Especially the windpipe. That's what it says right on here. All right. He doesn't have a groin, but if you know, that's always a good thing to grab the groin.
I'm not doing that, Frank. Sorry.
You have to grab his groin.
I have to work with this man every day.
That's the most sensitive.
I'm not touching his groin.
It's the most sensitive part on earth. All right, fine. You already elbowed him in the chin?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I have some pretty sharp elbows. I think if I ever got someone with a clean elbow.
Well, probably good. Okay, now we're going to do... Remember you did heel strike to the front of the face?
Oh, wait, this is the one self-defense tactic I know.
Okay.
The eardrum hit?
Yes.
Okay, let me catch my breath.
Well, you climbed all over him.
Yeah. I only know one self-defense trick because, as you know, my mode is flight.
Yes.
If you can't flight, what is the best way to know for sure you're going to end a fight? The one problem is you need to hit first.
Okay. Well, that's what Krav Maga is
So
about.
what you're going to do is you're going to, on both sides, you're going to...
Yes! Box his ears.
And that might seem like a little silly thing. Your balance.
So, equilibrium.
Your equilibrium is in your ears. And if you get a good hit, you'll shatter their eardrums.
Okay.
And they'll lose balance.
Okay.
And then for good measure, you go.
Okay.
And they will fall on their butt and you can run away. Or you'll miss, probably hit them on the forehead, and then they'll say, "Why did you just slap me?" And then you'll die. Yeah.
So that's why you have to be careful. So you can palm them in the one ear, like you just said, or you can box their ears. Yeah, see, he's doing it there. Actually, his fingers are they're the chops.
Yeah,
you can chop them too.
Yeah, but that's more area to miss.
It is. All of these things are very... How about a clothesline?
A clothesline?
Yeah.
It's like when you're running towards someone and you hit them like this.
Yes. Look, he's doing it. He's clotheslining him. All right.
Oh my gosh, you knew I would have...
Try the forearm. Try hitting him with the forearm. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly right.
Look at me. Should I teach?
You know, you can get certified in Krav Maga.
Really?
Yeah. And it's fun because it's not just, it's also like escaping and stuff, because you like the escaping part.
I do like escaping.
They have who can get out of the room, like, you know, these escape rooms, but
who can get out of the room the fastest?
Who can get out of the room the fastest?
Everyone turn around and be like,
headbutt. Be careful. Don't go yet. I want to tell you something. Don't, Spencer, no, Spencer, stop it. Spencer, I want to tell you something. You're not teaching them correctly.
Can you get my hat?
Yeah, I'm not. Your class is going to be afraid of you. There's a front head. There's a front headbutt, and it says,
I can't get to the front of him.
Smash your opponent's face by surprise. But listen, you have to use the thickest part of your skull, your crown.
My whole skull is thick.
Your crown. And if this can be used if they're trying to have you in a bear hug or whatever, and you want to hit their temple, their chin, or their nose, don't do it. You already did it. Okay. But there's also the rear headbutt. So if he's facing the wrong way, but yes, right, Spencer, if you
subscribe to our channel for all of your self-defense needs. Who would hit someone with the back of their head?
If someone grabbed me like this, I would do anything I could. You have to do anything you can.
Yeah.
The last thing that they're suggesting, especially because of germs and everything like that, but we're talking fighting for your life, is
you cover the mouth and you kiss them on the forehead and say, "You are welcome here."
No, Spencer. But you're close. It has to do with your mouth.
Hey, how you doing, little mama?
No.
Let me whisper in your ear.
Biting.
You have to cover their mouth, though, because that's what the germs are. Biting?
Biting. Don't bite him because you'll break him. But it's not recommended, but it's we're talking about fighting for your life. Okay, now
Mike Tyson ended that fight pretty quick.
That's true. I've seen you like hitting him a lot, hitting, but there's also the choke hold. Put your hands in the air and say that. Right. So you're squishing his face. Okay, so that's correct.
That's how Khabib got Conor to tap.
So there's an air choke. Chin. The air choke is.
I've watched Star Wars.
No. It's what you were just doing, but you're stopping him from breathing. That's an air choke. But there's also a blood choke.
That'll put him to sleep.
Right.
The blood choke will kill him.
They both can kill. So it said be very, very careful unless you need to kill the person. Okay, Spencer, stop it. So the forearm choke, you did all the choking.
Yeah.
And like once again, be very careful. Are we done? Yeah. Be very careful with choking people. But if you're fighting for your life,
or if you're into that kind of thing,
no, because it's dangerous. It's too dangerous. Get a Krav Maga.
Are we done?
Yeah. Get a Krav Maga book.
Can I sit down?
Take a Krav Maga class. Yes, you can learn things like tell people where you are and get a flashlight and get pepper spray. But there might be a time when all you're left with is your teeth, your hands, your head. I guess you'd have your head if you had your teeth, and you just need to fight for your life. And that's Self-Defense Friday.
And that's look how small we are.
That's Self-Defense Friday. And thank you to the man who invented Krav Maga and teaches it to people all over the world, so that you have one big little chance of maybe surviving an attack.
Maybe surviving an attack. And I'm doing bodyguarding. So as you have just seen,
you just said you're the biggest runner awayer. So I don't know who's going to hire you after hearing that.
Someone who, if you follow me, you'll be gone.
What if they don't run as fast as you? Would you let them run ahead of you?
No, always.
So who would pick you for a bodyguard?
Someone who just saw my sick moves.
I would be like, I dial 911 really well.
I do. I always on my phone have 911 dialed, and that last one I'm just waiting to push in. It's all about, what's the word when you try
Boy Scouts, be prepared.
No, when you try to change the situation. Yeah, no, but it's like being prepared. There's another word for being prepared. I just
said that.
No, there's another word for it though.
Krav Maga.
I don't like this about the barrier.
I know.
There's so much airflow. Yeah, that's Krav Maga. Go out and it's good to learn techniques because you know what I found?
And also it probably just gives you confidence.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm a mind reader. Is my thing falling off?
What I've found, I've known a lot of people, some who know how to fight and some who don't. Mm-hmm. And you'd be surprised of that some of the people who are the best fighters and are so trained are the nicest and most passive people.
Oh, yes.
Because they have the ability.
Yes.
And then the people who don't know how to fight, it's probably a fear thing, right, which is they're the loud ones, like always being antagonistic. And when you have this confidence in yourself, like me, I don't want to fight, but you saw what I just did to him.
Right.
No, but you get a confidence because it's like, I know, heavens forbid, if the situation ever came up, I have the tools at my disposal.
Yes.
To handle it. Or just go buy a gun.
No. Guns can be taken away from you. And that's what's so great about Krav Maga. A lot of the training is to disarm somebody who has a weapon. It has to do with, like I said, being in an elevator where you don't have a lot of room or a lot of options of running.
Imagine if I got attacked in an elevator. I used to have a huge fear of elevators as a kid.
If you did, I would think that's why you had the fear. Like I would think you had like a premonition.
Yeah. I used to have a huge fear. We'd get on them. This was when I was a kid. Like I'm talking like 19. No,
you were such a little.
Like little. I would run off. But yeah, maybe it's because I know how. But maybe that's why I have.
But at least there's a bell on there. There's a I'm in trouble.
Well, no, that's what I was about to say. I wonder because I'm also pretty claustrophobic. Does it go back to my flight thing of being in a place where you cannot run? And also, right now, if something happens, I'm looking at 2 windows, a door. I can figure it out.
Yeah.
But elevators, you're stuck.
Great to end on that
Food
note.
for thought. You're stuck in an elevator. So yeah, this weekend, go and put someone in a chokehold and do it respectfully and do it. And you know what else you do? You call on God in these moments.
Oh, that's for sure.
David went against Goliath. Not with his Krav Maga. Well, he did train.
David was a big fighter. That was the thing I just read.
Yeah, but that was after. So, well, he did fight a bear and a lion, but it was all because of God. And that's what it's all about. Fight for God.
God Maga.
Fight or self-defense. It's not about fighting, it's about self-defense.
Self-defense Friday.
Self-defense Friday. Coming at you live. I'll be in Florida. Hopefully you'll see me on Instagram. We'll be back next week. Peace. I'm going to get him with the 2 claws this time.
Okay, yeah.